Hey guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. Back with a first for my channel, and it's a beer from Beltline, downtown. And this is a beer with Citra. Man, I was really impressed with this beer, and I wanted to get on video to show you guys about it. A beer with Citra is a 7.4% ABV IPA with no IBUs noted. From Beltline on the Untapped app. It says a beer with Citra is made of copious amounts of Citra hops balanced with Centennial and El Dorado. This IPA delivers flavors of orange rind and candied sugar with tight carbonation and creamy mouthfeel. We here at Beltline are excited to continue our A Beer With series with another super aromatic double dry hopped IPA. It was really nice to see. I was really curious about this beer because I do a similar style, similar thought out sort of Citra-based homebrew. But this isn't anywhere. This is on a whole different level from what I do at home. You know what I mean? So, it's one of those beers that it's got an aroma from 2 feet away. Again, this is a beer with Citra from Beltline. And look at this. Oh my God. It's got this wonderfully vibrant, deep orange. Do you know what I mean? And the aromas coming off of this, even from a foot away, are strong. Sweet, strong, nothing offensive here. Do you know what I mean? And you get these really great orange, that zesty, orange zest, rind sort of orange qualities. And you can just start to appreciate that candied nature. And that's what I had initially put my thumb down on this beer, even with my first one, without looking at the description. It was pretty easy to tell. Yeah. There's some grapefruit component to it. There's some orange component to it. There's some lactose or sugary or sort of candied nature to it. It smells inviting. It really does. Let's see what this thing tastes like. Yeah. You get this nice, and I tried to describe it online, but it just doesn't do very well online. You have to have a beer like this in your hand in a goblet. It's got this cool, semi-boozy sort of introduction to the beer. It almost tastes like it's, well, alcoholic. It's got that boozy, sultry sort of intro to the beer. And it kind of washes into this really candied sort of orange, candied apricot sort of vibe to it. And it's not overly sweet, but it's got that high ABV boozy sweetness to it. And then it washes into this really clean orange body with just, and then as you're following through, it kind of hits you with this, a more well-rounded sort of orange and grapefruit and overall sort of citrus kind of pop. And I feel that there's so much going on with this beer that it does well to maybe either get one down or take it slow, and you can definitely pull out a couple of different notes each sip. It's really great. I think the booziness kind of washes over. You get a little, I mean, it is a 7.4% ABV, even though I don't think that's totally out of the realm of doable. It's still pretty noticeable. So 7.4% I don't think is hidden at all. You're going to know that you're drinking something of that caliber. But the overall sort of buttoned up fashion that it's delivered in is enjoyable. The delivery is nice. It's semi-sweet. And you get these kind of, your guard gets let down by the nice orange and grapefruit and sweet sensations. Really. Man, oh man. Yeah, it's a medium-bodied beer, despite the heft of it. It washes through really nice. You do get that candied sort of mouthfeel. It doesn't really stick around very long, but it is there. And I do think after a little bit, you're going to notice that it's a good strength beer, and you're going to get a little bit of a head change. But it is really good. There's just so much Citra. The Centennial's really nice. Every now and then, I can kind of get conned into maybe like a little herbal piney sort of whiff around the sinuses. But this is citrus through and through. It seems like something like this is just different doses. Probably hits you at either a late boil, and lots of probably whirlpool additions to give you just all of those mellowed out sort of aromas and flavors, and this is just enjoyable. Really, really, really. So this is the sort of product that I would eventually like to be able to make, but that's a long ways off for me. But until then, I'll be more than happy to buy a beer like this any time of the day. So that's it for me, guys. This is a look at Beltline's a beer with Citra. Something I think is to be held. And I believe this weekend, the 25th, the 26th, this weekend, October, they're going to be coming out with fresh batches, I believe, as well. I was just there last night, and the refrigerator there at the end of the bar was well stocked. I picked up this and their Nelson brew as well. So hopefully that'll be on the line as on the channel as well. So that'll be good. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this isn't going to be a hard beer to finish. It's just extremely enjoyable. Just the entire experience. Sitting on the desk, you can smell it quaffing in the air. The way it looks is appealing. The drinkability is appealing. It's a go for me. So hope you guys enjoy the video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you guys are downtown, out and about, Beltline is very accessible from the throughways or the 190s and all that other good nonsense. So hope you enjoyed the video again. I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.